Now our second application related to struts is action chaining. By using struts to sometimes we have to process another action when one action completes. That means from one action we get redirected to another action. Okay. For example, you submit a form successfully, then after that you want to render output from other application. So in such cases probably you can use action chaining. This action chaining can be done in two ways. One is action chaining, other one can be action redirect. But here we look into action chaining with the help of that we do. So the default type of result is basically dispatcher. It is used to forward to a servlet, JSP or HTML pages. So I mean in the case of default result type dispatcher, it uses their request dispatcher.forward method, or it can use redirect also. So here now our example is going to be based on the result type chaining actually. So result type chain, this is here one action can be chained with another action. For demonstrating this application, here we create a dynamic web application called Strut Action Chaining. For this purpose, we create one index.jsp. Then we create here two action classes, that is dispatcher action and chain action, followed by here dispatcher result.jsp we create. So with the help of these we do, and apart from that web.xml file, and other one is here struts.xml also we create. Go with the dynamic project now, dynamic web project. The project name here it is going to be, as I told, Strut Action Chaining. Make like this. So Strut Action Chaining, we are going to make it. Then after that, click on next, this one. So here, finish this. And as we know, in this, we require a folder called as lib within the web content folder. So in the web.inf folder we have a lib folder. This lib folder requires struts related files. Therefore copy those files and put here in this. Okay. Here in the struts lib folder, I have shared even with you this one. I open this, then from here I copy all the things, put into this folder. I paste in the lib folder. Let me paste that into lib folder. I pasted them. Similarly, we require in this in the web.inf file one XML file called as web.xml. XML file, we go this way, then write web.xml. We create like this. We create a file called web.xml. Similarly, we require in the resources struts.xml file also we require in the src folder. Go with this new other, then this is an XML file again, struts.xml. We create this configuration file, we finish it. Okay, we created here struts.xml file. In the same way, we created here web.xml file. These are created, but so far we don't have any code inside them. We don't have any code inside them. So therefore, from the previous application, we use not struts app, struts folder. From this, we copy the web.config file. And let us try to put. Later on we modify that, but without modifying we can't do anything. So let us take this one here, copy this, then try to put into this file here. Under struts action chaining, let us put here. So Control A, again we put Control V here in this. So web app is available for us here. Let us save. But this does not contain here any index.jsp file. We don't have any such file like index.jsp. Let us try to make one index.jsp file in this. Let me create here one index.jsp in this. because I require here these files. One file is what exactly? It's going to be here index.jsp, then dispatcher action file, then chain action, and a dispatcher result JSP we need. So therefore, go to the web content folder and here make a new JSP file called as index.jsp. Put like this index.jsp, this one. So finish this. We can finish index.jsp, and this is going to be the welcome file. By default, this will be getting loaded for us. It's going to be loaded, this file will be getting loaded for us. This is what exactly index.jsp we created. Okay, now next thing is we need to create here some other files. Other files we need to create. So here the first one is going to be here. Okay, before we proceed with that, here we have taken index.jsp. Here we are redirecting it in the same manner we can do even here also. Open the index.jsp and here we copy this. In the meta tag we put it. Try to take this and in the meta tag whatever is kept we take and try to put here. Come into this web.x, it's not web.xml, index.jsp, and here let us try to put meta tag we change in this. So here required thing is we need to create here one class called as chain action we need to create. So therefore let us try to put this as 2 here. Let me put this as 2 in this. Let me create here some chain action. I can create a chain action, so that I need to specify in this. Here I need to specify that order.jsp I specified there. So instead of that, here I must make some class. That class I should be specifying here. Chain action I should be making here in this. As I told, I am going to make a class, so therefore I need to put that particular thing. I should make that chain action class. So chain action.action I should put here. In fact, that we need to specify in the struts.xml. Chain action dot action I put here, because whatever action we defined there, that can be called. Now here put like here chaining of actions. Chaining of actions we put like this. This is exactly what index.jsp we have created. Now we need to go to struts file. We need to go with the struts. In the struts we need to make it. Struts.xml, it is part of the src folder. In the src folder we find this. So from the previous application again let us copy again, but there we change from there actually from Java resources. In the src folder there is a struts.xml. Copy this as it is, then I change. I can copy this as it is. So in the struts.xml again I put that. Then I try to change here. I will define here there is a struts followed by, first of all, here I require proper name. Strut that is, okay, spelling is wrong, fine. Strut action chaining, like this first of all. Followed by, here we specify, here we are going to specify package, here package name equal to, we can put that, okay, we are specifying that. Then we can take the action in this. Action name equal to, put this as action name equal to, let us put this as here dispatcher action. We need to define that. Dispatcher action, this will be here. We need to specify that com.stream, this I am going to make. Here I try to put the class name. Class name can be here I want to put this as same dispatcher action. Class name is going to be same in this, but it can be differing. Okay, so this I made here, and followed by method name. I don't put anything because I want to go with the execute. I would like to just use execute, so automatically execute will be getting invoked if you don't specify the method. Execute is nothing but action. In the action class, we have a method called as execute that will be getting executed if you don't specify it. Fine. So here this is going to be action name equal to dispatcher action, class equal to com dot 3 dot dispatcher action. So far we haven't defined it, but we defined later on. So followed by here we specify if the result is success, what should happen. So result equal to result, here it is what result name equal to, here dispatcher action we take, name equal to dispatcher action. So here we have taken, result name equal to success only we take here, followed by we specify that type equal to dispatcher we need to put. Right here, type equal to dispatcher, try to put this as here, dispatcher here, we put this as type equal to dispatcher, but where we are going to dispatch that we specify here. So here this is going to be, we need to make one, we need to make actually dispatch result dot JSP we put there. This is the first action we made. In the same way we should go with the second action. Second action is going to be here, chain action we write here. Another action, the same package we specify here. Take this, copy and try to put here another action in this. This is going to be here a chain action. A chain action we put here, followed by here we need to specify in this. Again here also the class name is going to be chain action only I put here. Same I define this as chain action. Okay. Then here this is going to be result name equal to input, followed by here. So in the second one, result name equal to success, and type equal to, we have written it as in this. Okay, so return this is action name equal to chain action, class equal to chain action we have taken, result name equal to success. Here type equal to I should take as chain. This is going to be here. I put as chain here. And what I should call in this, I should call actually in this, whatever is specified in the top, this I should be calling. I take this, then I try to call here that one. This is going to be here, dispatcher action, I call in this. This is going to be here, dispatcher. Like this, I am going to call this. I am going to call that, and here this is going to be. So there is nothing like actually input, therefore we take here in this some error. Whenever there is any error, we should go with the error page. We should be specifying some kind of error in such cases. Whenever there is any error, we should go with the error in that. We write this as, it's going to be here error dot JSP, and here also it's going to be error dot JSP. We put like that. It's going to be error dot JSP we make. Let us create one more JSP called as error dot JSP in this. Let us come to the web content folder. In the web content folder, let me create one more page, new JSP. This is error dot JSP. Finish. So here within the body, I can put like h1, then right here internal error. Something like this I put here, so it will be getting redirected to this one. So we created now the struts configuration file. So it is part of the struts.xml. It is created for us. We need to create now the two different actions. So they are part of the comms tree dispatcher action, chain action. We need to create two classes. Go with this, then try to create here new, followed by a class we make here. Package name is going to be com.tree we put. Then here, inside this, we try to make the class as very first class we take. That is going to be here dispatcher action. Put it as dispatcher action. Whether spelling is correct or not, let us see. dispatcher, dispatcher, dispatcher action is going to be the name of the class we make in this. So finish this here. We are trying to make in this way. We come to here once again into the previous application, and here whatever we have taken on the top, let us take. We need to put here first of all this import. Okay, we take that import keyword, it's required very much, followed by we put here other thing, extends action support we need to put. Take this and put here extends action support. Similarly, let us try to implement here servlet based thing. Let us make in this one implements servlet request aware. Let us try to put that. So it is going to be here. First of all, on the top, we import one more thing. It's going to be import. So here I write like this: javax dot servlet, then dot http, not dot star, dot followed by, in this I make actually http servlet request. Use this. Next thing is going to be in this, I want to use here servlet request aware, which is part of the interceptor package of the struts. Import followed by here org dot, put here Apache, then followed by dot struts2, not dot star there, followed by here interceptor we use, dot interceptor dot we need to write here servlet request aware dot servlet request aware we make it. So we made like this. This way we are going to make it, and here we are going to extend it. Extends, it is here servlet request aware. Make like this. Extends servlet request aware we made like this. Sorry, this is not extends. Extends is fine here. Implements I should use, because that is a interface. Implements we use, and here other thing is going to be right here serial version ID. Put that, then after that I delete this point. This I am going to delete. Then let me save this here. Okay, just a minute. I'll be implementing those things. As long as I don't implement, nothing will happen. That. Don't turn on. Anjay, please. Class item for this. Okay. So serial version UID equal to 1 array kept. This is fine. Now I need to implement few interfaces in this. Very first thing in this is here I make first of all HTTP servlet request, then I make here request, just reference variable I am making this. Followed by in this, here I write string message. I can specify this as string message. Okay. Now next thing is I make here set servlet request. I make here public followed by void. So here I just try to set it. Set servlet request. Set servlet request. This is going to be here HTTP servlet request. And this is here request. Like this you make, and inside this you specify. What we specify in this is here this dot request equal to request we write. This dot request equal to, we can put it as request. Make like this. Then after that we try to specify here public string execute. Here we have execute method, public string execute, write like this, followed by throws. This may throw some kind of exception there, so therefore put like this exception. Now inside this, let us try to override this, because execute is in the action support, we need to definitely override this here. So here we need to override. Here just try to write the message, set message. We can make here and set message. Let us try to set the message in this. So set message, we are making it. In this, we try to write this as welcome to with struts. Put like this. So here set message is not defined, in fact, therefore we need to define here public, because we have a message in that. Public, here write set message string, put like here message. Inside this we define this dot message equal to, put it as message. Similarly, when we come into this here, public, this is going to be void, we need to put. In the same manner, we need to set this public string get message. So these are getters and setters, as we know, just return message. Like this we can set it. Get message and set message we have taken. So str message, set message, welcome to dispatch result with struts we have written. Okay, next thing is here. Next thing, We require some other type of data also in this. It is going to be, so it is going to be in this. We set certain attributes here. Request dot set attribute. You can be setting attributes in this. One is name, followed by here. I try to set some value. This is what Sridhar I put. Next thing it is going to be here country I put. Request dot set attribute. I can set a country in this. Country. I'll make this as here India. This way I am setting here two attributes. I've set two attributes. At the end of this, I'll be returning success. Return. I'm returning success in this. This way, execute method I've completed in this. I've written execute method in this here. So I've written here execute method. This is basically a dispatcher action. One action clause we have defined here. In the same way, one more action also we need to make in this. We need to make here one more action. We have to make here one more action clause. Let us try to make that one. So even this requires same kind of thing. Therefore, here try to make one more clause. The clause is going to be what exactly the struts. XML, whatever we defined, we need to use same class. It is going to be chain action. SRC. This is a new class. It's called as here chain action. We finish this here. Okay. In the dispatcher action, whatever are there on the top, same thing are required even in this. Okay, we put even those things here. Then other thing is what here also it must be implementing both action support as well as here servlet aware. Take extends, try to put. Try to make in this way. Default serial version ID we put. This is for serialization normally we use. I'm adding that. After that now I should write here, since I am going with the servlet request aware and action support, certain methods I need to implement here. So certain results I should implement here. First thing is here, in the same manner how I have here, in the same way I should be having this servlet request. I require here a servlet request. Message is not required for me now. I just delete this. Okay. Next thing is what in this? I've kept like this here, this one. Next thing must be here. I must go with the execute method. I have to take the same execute, I need to put here. Go with the previous clause here, then try to go with the execute. So here wherever execute is there, that we take and we try to fill in that. Come to this here, they try to put in this. Set message does not work here because I'm not setting any message here, just delete it. Okay, then here some attribute name I'm trying to put here. This is going to be company, put like this, put it as FX apps. Country is going to be not country here. In this case, I want to make this as here department. Here we put it as research and development. Research and development. Put like this. So this way we are making it. This is going to be execute here. So we created already the required struts XML file and we created the result file also. Okay, now what we require exactly is we need to create here one file called as result.jsp. I think we need to create here another file called as result.jsp. So whenever it is success, what we are calling need to see in this. So second time, whenever second method is getting invoked, we are going to send to a file there dispatch result.jsp. So therefore we create now here another file called as dispatch result.jsp here in this. Dispatch result.jsp we make now. We go to the web web content folder. Here let us make actually a new file called as just a minute, new JSP file. We make it that is going to be dispatch result. We come into web content folder, then here create a new JSP file. This is dispatch result dot JSP file. We make. Click on next, then finish. Okay, we made like that. Then here we require tag name. We require here tag name also. So for that purpose, take the other applications. In this, in the result, how we kept the same manner, we take those things. Take this one here, specify there, dispatch result, and try to put in this area. Okay. Just paste here. It's going to be showing you struts tags like this. It's going to show you like this. Then here we come to the this is what exactly action chaining demonstration. We write like this. Action chaining demonstration is going to be the title of this. In the body, what we put now, we specify here H1. Then in this write action chaining in action. We put like this. Followed by, we have total 4 values. Those 4 values now we have to set here. Okay. So here we need to first of all, we try to go with a horizontal ruler. HR we keep, followed by slash, we put like this. Now let me take the values in this. What values I take exactly is, first of all, here try to use message received. Message received we take here, followed by colon, then S this is going to be here property. We use here property, then this is here value equal to message. We write value equal to message. Value equal to message it is, and here default equal to not set. What we write here, not set, we write in this. Okay, after that we use a BR tag. BR tag we put. The next thing is going to be here. If you come into dispatcher action, what are available in this? Name we are setting, country we are setting. in the chain action, first what we put company and followed by department. We are putting there. So let us take name, address, company and department. So in this, let me take here company, department. Then other thing is what in this? We have a name and country. We have name, country, then company, department. So first of all, let us take here name. We try to use this as name. So let us try to set the name in this. What I write here, name, colon I put here, followed by in this less than s colon, this is property here, s colon, type this property, give a space, then here write as value, value equal to, so I should write here hash request dot name. I can use like this, I can be getting it. Similarly here default equal to not set. We can write it as default not set. Default value is not set there, we specify in that way. Then after that again we put a BR tag. BR we put after name, we need to have in this. Now next thing is what in this company we require here. Name followed by in the dispatcher we kept country, then here in the chain we put actually company and department. Name, department and company we put here. Next thing is here department. Colon less than s, this is property, value equal to, we write it as double quote, then followed by here hash request dot department we put. Default equal to not set. Put like this, then followed by here close this way, then BR put like this. And next thing is what here, department is over, company we need to put now. Company this is, then it is S here followed by property, value equal to the double quote hash request dot company, default equal to not set. Okay, the next thing is what here, name is over, department is over, company is over, then followed by here, other thing is country we take. Country we take here colon, then S it is, property here, value equal to, it is hash request dot country we can put, then default equal to not set, put like this, then followed by here in this like this we put. So these are the values we have kept here. These values we kept here. They should be getting printed for us here. All this must be getting printed for us here. Next followed by here. Other thing is going to be HR we put once again. HR we can put here. Once this is completed, suppose once again if you would like to do any operation, once again if you want to do, we can write here href equal to, with anchor tag we can set it, it is index.jsp. Index.jsp, then here want to try again, then click me. Like this, you can put it. So this way, anchor tag is made. This is going to basically the file name is here what dispatcher result. So dispatcher result we made like this. This is going to be our application. Okay, if I come to this, okay, since it was missing, we had some problem. Here href equal to index.jsp, capital I is required. Okay, put like this here index.jsp. Disappear now. Warnings we don't get. Like this we made. Want to try again? Then click me. Like this it's going to give you. So therefore now let us try to run this application. How this is going to be working? Let us see. This is basically what it is going to first of all send request to chain action. So from chain action it can be coming into dispatcher action. So from dispatcher action it can be coming into here the dispatch result.jsp page. That is specified in the struts.xml. First thing is what here dispatcher action, which is going to give you dispatch result.jsp. But chain action, what it is going to do? It's going to call dispatcher action. It's going to call dispatcher action. Dispatcher action is going to call actually dispatch result.jsp. In this process, what is happening? It is already adding actually attributes. So those attributes ultimately we are using with the dispatcher result. We are displaying. So like this, actions we are going to chain here. Look at the chain action.java. In this, what is happening? It is setting like this. Company attribute is set, department attribute is set. In the dispatcher action.java, we are setting the name as well as country. So like this, one action is calling another action. This we implement with the struts. With the struts chaining, we are trying to implement. Now let us try to run this. It's showing you like this action chaining in action. Message received, welcome to dispatcher result with struts. Name not set. Dispatcher department is what? Research and development. Company FXABS. Country India. Like this. Again you can click on this. With this also you can be getting the result. So in the index.jsp I think properly it's not set due to okay. I think index.jsp. What is the problem in that? Let us see. But initially also we have index.jsp only. So index.jsp is going to be sending you to that particular thing. So whenever we refresh that, okay, then therefore in this particular thing, in the where exactly that is result.jsp, probably we don't require hash in this. href, we remove hash and try to put the index.jsp. Yes. Once again, let us try to work with this. And other thing is what here we are not getting name in the chain action. It is company, and here in this is what exactly name is given. But whenever we come to dispatch result.jsp, we are not getting actually the name there. Fine. The reason is dot was missing, because of that we don't have any data in that. We don't have any data, so that was not available for us. Now come to this. Let's try to run on server. Finish this now. Okay, this time everything is coming properly. Click on this. Once again it's coming back to this only. Once again it's coming back this. So like this, one action is chained with another action in this example. One action is chained with another action in this example. So like this we can do. Now this application I am running using the struts. Sorry, this application name is struts, but I am using with the JBoss. I am deploying into JBoss server. This one, it's working fine. Same application I want to run with the Tomcat. Therefore, I should upload into Tomcat. I should deploy with the Tomcat. So for that purpose, what I do, I just export this into WAR file. WAR is nothing but web archive. I just put into web archive file here. I just export to WAR file here. So destination is what exactly? You need to choose some folder name. There you are going to put it. It can't, I mean, I'm putting in the user already folder. So here WAR file is going to be available. Whenever you do like this, you try to find out where exactly you are saving the WAR file. This WAR file is in the C colon, users already folder there, it's getting saved here. WAR file I am creating in this. Now finish. I don't want to optimize for anything here. So just I make like this, finish. It's made like this. Now next step is what? I should start the Tomcat. I should start here Tomcat server. So once I make Tomcat, then I can work with that. So go to this, then open the Tomcat. Here, this way, let me open. This is going to be localhost. Instead of having localhost, I can type here 127.0.0.:1:, then 88855 like this I put it. So this is the page getting opened. Apache Tomcat 8.0.9 page is getting opened. Next thing is here manager apps. I should specify here user ID and password. When you install Tomcat, you specify some user ID and password. Same thing you should give in that. This is already then followed by here. I specify the password whatever it is required here. I specify password with help of that I can open it. Once opened here, it's nothing but manager. I'm into manager now here. I can now upload the web WAR files into that. For uploading, I can choose here, choose file. I can choose a WAR file, then I can upload it. Choose WAR file. Then here I should go to C drive. In the C drive, in the users folder, it is available. In the users folder, it is available. So go to the users folder. Then in this users folder, here this is the folder. From this, I should be uploading that. What was the file name exactly? The file name is going to be, for me now, struts action chaining WAR file. Open that. I have opened. Whether this file is same or not, we check there. Struts action chaining only. The file is very much correct. Therefore, now we can deploy that. We can go into this and we can deploy that. When you click on the deploy, it will be getting deployed for us. That has been deployed successfully. Now I can check that. Strut action chaining. If I click on this, it should be getting redirected to that page and it should retrieve the information like this. If I click on this again, you can be getting it. Same data, same information you can get. So this is basically action chaining. One action is chained with another action in this. So what actions are exactly getting chained in this? Once again, see here. We have written two actions. Dispatcher action, chain action. So chain action is basically setting these parameters here, these attributes, company attribute and department attribute along with the request. Along with the request, it is setting actually these attributes, company and department. And here, dispatcher action is further adding here. One is what exactly? Name, other one is country. So first of all, going into chain action, from chain action it's coming into here, dispatcher action. So let us look in the struts.xml file, what is kept in this. Here, this is what? Action name equal to dispatcher action, class equal to com.3.dispatcher action. So from there, the result is what exactly? Result name equal to success, type equal to dispatcher. Okay, so that's what exactly dispatch result.jsp. But here next action is what? Action name equal to chain action, class equal to com.3.chain action. Here name equal to success, type equal to chain we kept here. This is going to be calling dispatcher action. Here types are changing. See, in the case of the action name dispatcher action, at that time result type is going to be dispatcher only. But as far as this is concerned here, chain. So by default, it's going to be dispatcher always. But here, what we have written, chain. That means this method, this action will be chained with some other action. So what action is invoked here? Dispatcher action is going to be invoked. If first action is performing well, if it is succeeding, then further if you have to process something else, in that case you can link with the another action. So like this, dispatcher actions are working like this. Actions are getting linked together, or actions are getting chained here. This is an example for that particular thing. I'll share this video also with you. Just go through that, try to understand.